Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain. Haven't done one of these in a while. Welcome to the weekend/midweek preview. Football is back, which is excellent stuff. Now, if you are new to the channel, you don't know what this is. We have a predictor league that's been going on, obviously, with everything being frozen that hasn't been happening. There's also a fantasy league for the Patreons, and I'll come to, there's going to be a Formula 1 fantasy just for fun. There's not really anything riding on it other than just some bragging rights. But I thought we really do need to start by going all the way back to March 7th to 9th. And give Ruja his credit for winning the Golden Cup for that particular week. And the wooden spoon, you know, it was my turn, wasn't it? I had to be generous. We do have a quick look, though, at the overall leaderboard as a recap, because I'm sure if you're anything like me, you completely forget everything about this. It is, of course, the real villain that is leading the way, relatively comfortably ahead of Adam Riley, Parramatta Power, myself, Ruja Kebrov, and Gaz Monster. And you can see everybody else there, so we just quickly scroll our way down. So yeah, that is how the standings are. Now let's go and have a look at what we have coming up this particular game week. And I'll be honest, I think this is next to impossible to predict, isn't it? Nobody knows how anybody's going to play. Yeah, I mean, we start with Villa versus Sheffield United. I'm going to play the I don't want to jinx it card and go, say, 1-0 to Sheffield United, but I'm not completely convinced that's going to happen. Manchester City versus Arsenal. I mean, I think my general rule is going to be which team needs the win more. It's probably the safest way to predict this, and I don't know who needs the win more. I mean, you'd say maybe Arsenal do. So I'm going to go with that. It's going to be a massive upset, but I'm going to say Arsenal probably need the win more than Manchester City do, so I'm going to stick to my theory. Norwich versus Southampton. Apparently, I've picked 2-0 already in this one. So let's go with that. Oh, is this going to be from before? Okay, so this is going to be from before the league was suspended. Okay, I see what it's done there. Well, it's nice of it to hang on to my tips for me. Spurs versus United. I'm going to change that one. I'm going to say that's probably a draw, isn't it? Watford versus Leicester. Now, see, this is where I'm going to change. Watford need the win more than Leicester do, I think, don't they? So I'm going to... 2-2. 2-2 has a nice feel about it. Brighton versus Arsenal. See, this is one where I think Brighton maybe need the win more, but let's say maybe 1-1. You don't know how empty stadiums are going to affect things either. 1-1, I don't think I want to change that, do I? West Ham need the win, perhaps, but Wolves are chasing Europe, so that's maybe fair enough. Yeah, see, this is another one I'm going to say. I think maybe we change that around. Newcastle versus Sheffield United. Yeah, I mean, that's probably got 0-0. I'd still go with that. Villa versus Chelsea. Jesus Christ, yeah, I don't even want to think about what that could be. Everton versus Liverpool. You can see what I had done previously. I think needing potentially to win the league on that day. I mean, a lot of this is going to depend on what happens between Manchester City and Arsenal, isn't it? But given that I've predicted Manchester City to win that, I'm going to say Liverpool probably win the derby. And Manchester City versus Burnley. Yeah, again, at Manchester City, that's probably just about fair enough. So I can see a few of you have done your picks here. Again, that's probably carried over from last time. Don't forget to do the picks if you haven't already, obviously. Fantasy football, obviously, is back as well. Quick reminder of how the league table here looks. Now, a reminder that William McQuaid there has points to be added. I'll have to check my notes. I think it's about, it was at 1,200, I think, about 12, because it was the average at the time when you joined, wasn't it? So I think you are probably about 150 points or so off of the top. But yeah, we can see everybody there. Now, what I'm going to do is, I think, to be fair at this point, I'm not going to let any more people come into it at this point, because if we give you the average, yeah, it's me. I don't know. It will be running next year anyway, but I just feel like it's a little bit too late in the season to be letting new people in. That's, again, I apologize, but I think that's the fairest way to do it. And my team for this week, I basically just kept the team that I had, because I don't know who's, I mean, I'm assuming everybody's fit. I just basically don't know. So we're going to have Schmeichel in goal, Alexander-Arnold, Callum Cody, what's his name? Cody anyway, Connor Cody, our Turkish friend in the Leicester defence, Baldock with a doubleheader can stay in with Fernandez, Cantwell, Salah, and Martial. Aguero was captain with his double game week, and Ayew up top. And we can see the bench there. Nothing has changed. So that is that. And as I said, a quick mention to the Formula One Fantasy as well. There's no sort of prize for this or anything, just the bragging rights. So if you do want to join the Formula One Fantasy, I think it's still a few weeks away yet. But just let me know in the comments, and I can look to send you out the code to join in on that as well. But yeah, that's gonna be a little bit of fun. I'm looking forward to that. And of course, a quick mention too for the Discord. If you haven't joined the Discord already, there's a link for it down in the description. Come and join in the fun. Yeah, it's sort of a lot of sort of post-game talk about certain things, theories, things that you think that might be worth having a look at. So yeah, by all means, do come and join in the fun on the Discord. Well, that's it, guys. It's good to have football back, and I will see you next week at some point anyway for another weekend preview. Take care.